Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me at Lisa B for this 10-minute stretch. Let's start with a roll down, so bending the knees, articulating the spine. Let the head be heavy and rolling back up nice and slow. Keep that bend in the knees while we're warming up. This is going to be a nice flowing stretch today. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, flat back down. And then start to walk out into plank position. And then drop the knees. So round the back as you take the bottom down. And then bringing the hips down and forward. Opening the chest, round in the back as you come back. Bring the bottom to the feet. Lowering the hips, opening the chest, look up. And round in the back. Just be aware of that lower back as you come in forward as the hips down. Don't force anything. Round in the back. And lowering the hips, looking up. And round in the back. And just hold here down just for a few seconds. Just breathe in, start to come back up. And then we're going to round the back, lower the belly, chest through, head up for cat-cow. Round the back, inhaling. Exhale, belly down, chest through, head up. And just nice, easy breath, articulating the spine. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the hips. And then just start to pedal the knees, bend one knee at a time. Feel that lovely stretch through the calf muscles. Lengthen the spine. Keep pedaling the knees. And then we're going to lift the left leg up. Just as high as you can. Step it through in between the hands. Place your right hand down. We're going to open the left arm and look up. And then we're going to come up to standing for some little lunges. So bending that back knee for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now straighten that front leg, back heel is off the mat, open the arms, hinge forward at the hips, lengthening the spine, length through the crown of the head, all the way down. Hands down, you might need to bend that left knee. And then start to bend and straighten both legs. Lovely hamstring stretches, bend and straighten. Keep moving forward and back. Then bring that right knee down, torso up, arms out in front of you. Left arm opens, follow it with your eyes, and close. Then take that left knee forward, arms up for that hip flexor stretch. And come back into that hamstring stretch. And again, forward, arms up, and back into that hamstring. And then we're going to go in to a pigeon. Bring that left foot over, drop the knee. And don't worry if that left foot has to come back by your hips. Just go wherever you can. The pigeon is quite a strong, intense stretch. Just going to hold it for a few seconds. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Inhaling, exhaling. Then tuck the back toe. Take your left leg back and up. And place it down on the mat. Pedaling the knees again. Lengthen the spine. And then lift that right leg up. Step it through in between the hands. Left hand down, right arm opens. And then back to center. Get your balance. Come up. Hands on the hips. And we're going to go for those little lunges up and down. Bending that back knee. And then we're going to straighten that front leg, open the arms, hinge at the hips, forward, forward, all the way forward, hands come down, both legs straight for a second before we go into bend and straighten. Keep bending and straightening, hips going forward and back. And then bring the back knee down, arms up, right arm opens, keep the shoulders relaxed, follow it with your eyes. And close. Push that knee forward. Hip flex, arms up are an option. Back into hamstring. Hip flexor. Hamstring. Hip flexor. And back into hamstring. And then walk that right foot over to the left side of the mat. Drop that knee down into pigeon on this side. And you're trying to eventually get your front shin parallel with the front edge of the mat. You can stay high on the hands if coming down on the forearms is a little bit much. And then coming up out of that, taking that right leg back, place it on the mat, and just hold here, lengthen the spine, take a few breaths. Tummy muscles are engaged. Just breathe, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Roll up through the spine, all the way up. Relax the shoulders down. And then come to a seated position. So bring your right knee in, right hand behind you, left arm, inhale it up. Bring it across and then look back over your right shoulder. Keep that left leg straight. Let's bring that right knee out to the side. Inhale, forward fold over that left leg. Lengthening the spine. Make sure the chin isn't on the chest. Make sure the neck feels long. Change sides. Left foot in. Left hand behind you, right arm, inhale. Come across. Look back over that left shoulder. Keep that right leg straight. I like to flex my right foot. Let the left knee fall out. Inhale, exhale, forward fold over that right leg. My hamstrings are short, so I keep a little bend in my knees when I do this. Remember, progress, not perfection. Arms out in front of you, legs straight into spine stretch forward. Let the hands drop, wherever they want to drop. And then we're going to come down, lying on our back. So cross the left leg over the right. Have no gap between the legs as you let both knees fall to the right. Hands are a little bit away from the body, just resting down. Keep both shoulders down on the floor. Knees back to centre. Lift that right foot off the mat. Reach up and grab the ankles. Just make sure you're not holding the toes. Grab the ankles, pull them in. Nice little glute stretch here. And then pull the left knee in. Take the right leg up towards the seat, up towards the sky, flex the foot. Lower that right leg down, keep pushing through the heel. Then pull that left knee over to the right with the right hand, look to the left. Lovely lower back stretch. Again, keeping both shoulders down. Coming back to centre, cross the right leg over the left. Let both knees fall to the left. Keeping both shoulders down. Coming back to centre. Pull the feet in, grab the ankles. Pull the ankles in towards the body. And then pull that right knee in, left leg up towards the sky, flex the foot, lower all the way down, pushing through the heel. And then bring that right knee over to the left, look to the right. Again, keeping both shoulders on the mat and just letting the lower back relax and release. Coming back to centre, pull both knees in. Take a little rock from side to side. And then I'm going to roll through the spine a few times just to come up into a seated position. So come up to a kneeling position. Place the hands behind the head, open the elbows, go directly to the side. Take the arm up. Make sure you're going directly to the side, not forward or back. Let's switch sides. You can always do this standing if kneeling causes any problems. Then bring one leg out to the side and start to rock forward and back with the bottom. So bottom down and up. This is a really good inner thigh stretch. And then hold down. Again, stay high on the hands if you need to, or come down on the forearms, if that's okay for today. And then let's change sides. Hands on the mat, bottom down and up. So if you've got any knee issues, you won't be able to do this stretch. I would maybe just do a cat-cow or do a standing side-to-side lunge rather than a kneeling one. You can still get into that inner thigh and just hold. And then coming up and just finishing with a little cat-cow here. So round in the back, bottom down to the feet, then lower the belly, chest through as you come forward. Round the back, think of the spine rippling like a wave. Articulate the spine vertebrae by vertebrae as you're moving through this moving cat-cow. So good for the back. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to take the left arm up. Thread it under for threading the needle. Straighten both arms. Lay the head down. And look to the right if you can. Coming up. Lift the right arm. Open. Take it under the left. Lay the head. Look to the left. This is a beautiful upper back stretch. And then come to seated cross legs. Let's just take a side stretch. So down on that forearm on the mat if you can. Keep the bottom down. But you might just bring the hand on the mat. You don't have to go onto the forearm. Keep the neck long. Keep the chest open. And then big circle with the head. Change sides. And then head over to the right, pull the opposite shoulder down. Head over to the left, pull the opposite shoulder down. And then inhale, take the arms up and twist, look behind you, hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, center, exhale, twist, looking behind you. Inhale, center, hands to prayer. Inhale, grow tall. Hands to prayer. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this full body stretch. Please hit the subscribe button, leave me your comments and let me know if you've got any questions. Thank you and have a beautiful day.